We want to simplify the following fractions. Now, with the first one, looking at the numbers, 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice, A goes into A once, A goes into A once, and so after simplifying we end up with 1 over 1 times 1 over 2, which is a half. Now you could have done the multiplication first. We had 3 over A times A over 6. So multiplying the numerators we get 3A, and on the bottom we get 6A. And then we could have cancelled the A's and cancelled down here to get a half. Remember that b squared means b squared over 1. So I've got 3b squared if I multiply the numerators. B times 1 is b. And then that's just going to cancel the b on the bottom with one of the ones on the top. Remember, 3b squared means 3 times b times b. And then we're dividing by b, so we just cancel a b. And we end up with 3b. Now here we're dividing, so don't forget K, F, C. We talked about it in the introduction. So we keep the first one. We flip the second one. And we change the sign. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 4 twice. C goes into C once. And that cancels one of the C's from the top, leaving us with C. And so we get 2C over 1, which of course is just 2C. Again dividing, remember 2 is 2 over 1. We're going to keep, flip, change, and there's no simplifying here. It's just going to be 3 over 2D. Now, what I'm going to do here is take out a factor e on the top. So I've got e into e minus 1. On the bottom I have e minus 2, and you'll see why in a moment. I'm just going to write that as 1 times that. If I take out the common factor of 3 from this one, I get 3 e minus 2. And over here, if I factorise out of 4, I get 4 e minus 1. That means I can cancel e minus 2 from there and there. And remember, we can do that because it's a factor. We've got 1 times e minus 2, and we've got 3 times e minus 2. And I can do that with the e minus 1s. And so I end up with e over 1 times 3 over 4, which is 3e over 4. Now what I might do here first is the keep flip change. So I've got 5f take away 20 over 4. And then I've got 3 over 2f take 8. And that's a times. Let's take out 5 from here. And then I've got f minus 4. And then over here, I've got 2, f minus 4. And the only thing I can see that cancels is the f minus 4. So if I just tidy that, I've got 5 over 4 times 3 over 2, which is 15 over 8.